All right, here's the help video for question 17. It says, my bank account changes for 4 days. The changes are negative $21.40, positive $50.25, negative $8, and negative $24.01. And I'm being asked, what is the mean change? That word mean is average. So you're trying to find the average. So what you do is you find the sum, and you would divide the sum of all of your numbers by how many numbers you have that you added together. So you find the sum divided by how many numbers. Well, it's changing for 4 days. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers here. So I need to add my 4 numbers that to find the sum. And I'm going to divide by 4 because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers for the 4 days. So my problem is to do negative 21.40 plus positive 50.25 plus negative 8 plus negative 24.01. Now, you have multiple ways you can do this. For me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to group together all of my negative numbers and I'm going to add them together first, because remember, addition is commutative, so I can add in any order I want to. So I'm going to add up my negative numbers. So I'm going to take 21.4 plus, well, make it 40, plus 8. Make sure you are lining up your decimal point. So 8 would go right here, decimal point 00, and 24.01, 24 decimal point 01, and we would add those together. 001 is 1, 400 is 4. Bring down your decimal point. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 4 is 13, 3 carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5. And that's going to be negative because I'm adding 3 negative numbers. Then I need to add that to 50.25. So I have to do negative 53.41 plus 50.25. 25. Okay? The signs are different. So when you're adding numbers with different signs, you subtract and you give it the sign of the number with the greater absolute value. So I need to subtract these. I'm going to set up the larger absolute value on top. So that's going to be 53.41 minus 50.25. We cannot take 5 from 1. I borrow from the 4. That becomes a 3. This becomes an 11. Minus 5 is 6. 3 minus 2 is 1. Bring down your decimal point. 3 minus 0 is 3, and 5 minus 5 is 0. And since my greater number was negative, this is going to be a negative 3.16. Okay? Now, that's my sum. I'm not done yet. Now, I have to take that sum and divide by how many numbers there were. And remember, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So now my problem is this. Negative 3 decimal point 16, 3 and 16 hundredths, divided by 4. So, negative 3.16 goes in the house, and 4 goes outside. 4 does not go into 3, so I'm going to put a 0 here, decimal point. 4 goes into 31 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. We subtract and we get a 3. We bring down the 6. 4 goes into 36 9 times, and 9 times 4 is 36. We subtract and we get a 0, so it terminates. And remember, I'm taking a negative divided by a positive. That means my answer must be negative. So the average change, the mean change over the 4 days was negative 79 cents. So I would write the mean change was negative 79 cents.